We didn't just lose business during the pandemic, we lost connection. And if you're a salon owner like I was during that time, it was hard. And if you came out on the other end surviving, standing vertical, kudos to you. First things first, the problem. COVID actually shifted how we worked. We lost our connection with one another. Before the pandemic, we had collaboration, we had spontaneous education, and then we had the pandemic. We had isolation. Because of the pandemic, guess what just blew up with social media? And social media became our new education. It became our new education platform. And so that's what people started gravitating to. And so when we were all coming back from that, it made people feel anxiety. We survived, yes. However, we had get licensed to say that we knew how to disinfect chairs and the floor and the mirrors, and our formal education and our haircutting skills and all that stuff, it took a back seat. And then we were hiring new stylists, because you always have to hire. Well, guess what? I hired people, believe it or not, who got their license, never touched a head of hair at beauty school. Why? Because it was all online. So we had to teach them from square one. And no fault of their own. This is what the world was. Leading a salon in those couple of years, the hardest thing in the world. It takes a weird person to want to own a salon. Weird in a good way, because it's not just business, it's people skills, it's psychology, it's time management, it's building a team, it's HR, it's so many things. And so it takes a special human to want to open a hair salon. What I want this conversation to be about is that there is a shift, and I feel it in my core. The shift is that stylists want to come back to the salon after being and trying it on their own. Now, there are some successful stylists out there doing the thing in their own salon suites. Great. But for the majority of people, they want to be part of something bigger. And if you have that culture and you have that place for them to grow and to want to become a better stylist and a better person, then you better be screaming it from the rooftops, because these stylists are looking for you. Just like you're looking for them and you don't know where they are because we keep saying, oh, nobody wants to work anymore. No. Stylists are being picky because they want to go to a place that offers them education, a growth path, a career, not just money. A career with a 401k, with health insurance, with vacation pay, all the things. And if you're a salon that happens to offer those and you're still struggling finding stylists, you need to get yourself into the beauty schools. The reason for this is because beauty school enrollment in the state of New York, okay, I'm not in New York, this is just a stat that I found. Beauty school enrollment is up 26% this year in New York State. Now, you can look up your state where you are. Students are seeking somebody to show them the way, mentorship, and they're seeking structure because they're going to school, and most states now only offer 1,000 hours. That's not a lot of training. So what are they seeking when they get out? Some kind of help. What do I do? Okay, I've got this license and I don't know what to do. Heck, I don't even know if I know how to cut hair. They need somebody to show them the way. That would be you. You just need a system that they can get on board with. I have a system. I have a course. I put together what I did in my salons to grow into $2 million salon. This is the time that you need it. When stylists are coming out of school and they're looking for a place and you happen to be a place, you need to be ready for them. And how are you going to do that if you're working full-time behind the chair and trying to put together a system to train new people? It's hard. I did it that way for a long time. Takes a long time though. People don't want to wait that long, nor can they afford to wait that long. They just spent over $20,000 in beauty school. They don't want to come out and work for minimum wage for 2 years. Who can afford to do that? No. So you need some kind of system in place to get them up and running from beauty school, just licensed, to behind the chair, making good money within 3 months. That's the goal. I have the solution. I just released my course, $97. You got $100 to throw down, okay? What this course is going to teach you is how to onboard a brand new stylist, day one, what they should be learning and expecting and what you should be telling them. Everything from why you started your salon to how you're doing things to expectations, all the things, okay? This course will give you some great ideas on what to include, and it actually has an outline that you can print off and say, hey, I want to make sure I have this checklist, first day, first week, first month, first 3 months. You're going to learn how to develop a mentorship program in your salon, meaning you're going to give another stylist the responsibility of taking this brand new stylist under their wing. So guess what, salon owner, you're not doing everything, because we tend to do that, right? We tend to take everything, shoulder it. Nobody could do it like I can. I understand. I did that for a very long time until I delegated, until I asked for help from my team. When I started asking for help, not only did that empower them, but it made them feel really proud to work there. And it actually attracts more stylists to work there. Weird enough when you have a mentorship. And then also you will get ideas on how to bring resources to your salon to have ongoing education. That doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Not all of us can afford to hire one of these big name people to come into our salon and teach for a day. Nor can we afford to shut the salon down for a day. I mean, it's expensive and it's a commitment to have education in your salon. So part of this program gives you ideas on how to do that pretty inexpensively. When you finish this course, you actually unlock an exclusive offer that unlocks my employee handbook template, which is all your rules and regulations and your expectations, and it lays it all out. How you get paid, health insurance, whatever it is that you have going on. It takes care of all the legal formalities, your culture, your vision, your mission statement, all those things. What it has in there too is actually verbiage that you could put in there for commission salons, if you're a booth rental salon, or if you're a small boutique salon. There's different scenarios and there's all kinds of scripting in there. So you can steal it, you can make it your own. The template's yours to put your logos in, print out as is if you want, but it's pretty close to the exact same handbook I had created for my salons. Then my education notebook, oh my gosh. Education notebook, total game changer for us. Used to be when I would hire stylists out of the schools, yes, I would want to train them, yes. But I didn't have any system. I didn't have any kind of way I was going to do it. I didn't have a map. I didn't say a checklist. I didn't have any of that until I did. So this education notebook is a template again, but it goes through and it has your classes laid out for you. It has a list of supplies that you need as a new stylist and what to bring to the class. Each class would teach them some people skills, like maybe how to read body language, maybe how to read face shapes, maybe how to do a consultation. Each class has something that builds their people skills, because you need that, and your communication skills. Then the meat of the class, though, is their skill set. So whether that's a foundational haircut, whether that's hair coloring, I have these classes laid out. Like I think I have 5 haircuts in there, but you can add any haircut you want in there just by following the same template. Then I have basic hair coloring in there with basic skill sets like highlighting, a touch-up, You can add to this if you wanted to add balayage. If you have something like a smoothing system or a perm system you want to put in there, you just follow the guideline or the template of each class. You can do it. It's easy. That is a game changer because then it has checklists in there. So when your new stylist has done something, you could check it off that they know how to do this, that you're comfortable with them taking on a new client and coming into your salon, and they're not going to lose that new client for the salon. You get these new stylists up and running quickly, fast. They can start taking the tint touch-ups, the haircuts, simple haircuts, until they get their confidence and you see that they can do more. The smoothing systems, because they can get certified in that really, really quickly. You give them those clients, take them from your seasoned stylist, a level 6 touch-up, a new stylist can do, okay? And explain this to the team. You're not just going to start robbing everybody from their clients. You know, explain how this works so that way it opens up the new clients. The seasoned stylists get those, and they get the bigger tickets too, because maybe it's a balayage or something like that. And then, you see where I'm going with that? But you need a system, and so the education notebook provides that system, and you don't have to create it because it's already done for you. Plus, you also get some other bonuses that I've thrown in there, like the experience for clients. It just gives you an easy system for how to have every client have the same experience in the salon. Then I have also thrown in, how to create your own success plan as a salon owner. And then I'm also going to include, of course, my 15 little things that it takes to be successful. That is just something that you can take. You can hang it up in your break room. You can put it in your handbook. And I think I've thrown in like 30 more little things that I've come up with over the years. I hope you take advantage of this course because, like I said, stylists are getting out of beauty school needing a place to go. They're not asking about booth rental anymore. They're not asking about solo salons. They are not asking to be by themselves. They are asking for collaboration, mentorship, education, and a career. And you want to be that place that they come to interview. You want to build a team. If you sense that there is this coming back to community feeling out there, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. If you're feeling lonely as a salon owner and you feel like you can't find anybody that wants to work in your salon, and you got this big lease to pay, and give me a shout because I can give you some ideas on how to get your salon even recognized in the community. You want to be the salon that stylists want to work, and you want to be ready for it when it happens, because it's going to happen. People don't want to be in the salon suites anymore. I gotta say, we have the best industry out there. Being a hairstylist is the best career on the planet. I mean, we change so many people's confidence levels. We get to touch people. We get people trusting in us. We get to create. We get to listen to great music all day long. We get to wear fun clothes. We get to be who we are, and nobody really asks questions. And we don't have to sit at a desk all day. So, look, you chose this career because of all those reasons. So you want to be ready for when the masses start coming back into the salon. You go out, make it a great day, and always remember, when you know better, you do better.